We're at it again. Lost internet, and now we're back. Let's just get this going. Goliath. I think we're going first. Warmongers, these. I don't really know what to expect here. I think we just go for the bigger here, and then Arsenal, Perm Loyalty. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Then he's gonna play out like some auras or something. Nope. Cut long story short, we've got a school come here. Okay. Probably play a few games and get off. I need to go do laundry and probably I'll pack up my bag and stuff for tomorrow. Make sure I have all the cards I need. This guy's playing so slow. I don't know what to do with this hand. We got no fealty, so we can just pump one dagger and try for the mark, and then go for, I think, for the Draconic is probably the play. Well, all depends on what he does. Cruel, everything spasm him out. Cruel ambition, booze. All right, if you control crowd boos you. I think overcrowded is that's a 4. We're not gonna swing twice. Well, we could. His next turn's gonna be pretty big. Maybe I don't know. This hand's just awkward. Just this. Just overcrowded. We're getting above rate on that. That's might as well get it. Look at all them might tokens. How goes it, everybody? Sorry about the earlier stream. The internet cut out. It's like gone for like 10 minutes plus, and then I just went and ran errands. Do 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 do. I guess we can always do. Oh, we do have a vigor. So we got an extra resource I didn't account for. We can, yeah, we go for this, and then we arsenal the saber, I think is the play. We're going to do a firm into Scar, hopefully hitting a mark, and then for the Drakai. Yep. Do 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 do. Peace of mind. Okay, you're gonna pay 2. Got another thing. Interesting. We are not going to do a bigger token. This Lieth, though, is just whew, slow. This is not who I want to be queued up against. I like my games fast. Like my games fast. Ooh, that's a problem. Hopefully it takes the saver. Woohoo! We won the lottery. Won the lottery. So this should have, what, 2 suspense counters on it? 2, yeah, so what's he gonna do this turn? Blocking again? Rampart, okay. I guess you have the floating resource, so might as well. 2 fealty for me. You got a ponder and a bunch of might tokens. I get to arsenal saber bloodshed. Ooh, that'll be good. Yeah, this hand's fantastic. Awesome blossom. Ponder token. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hopefully this, well, we're okay if it doesn't. I'm hoping the hits for the card draw. We got the Sigil of Solace to help us get above his life gain again. Alright, drawing a card. Drawing a card. The man can still boo. I don't know what he's really going to do with what he's got left. Leave the hanging in after starter. When it has none, destroy it. Oh, good grief. I might need to leave this guy because he's so slow. Calming breeze. Ain't gonna do much. It's real good against Syndra, but not so good against Fang. I think I'm gonna Arsenal this. Yeah. I think I'm gonna Arsenal the Sigil of Solace. I think it's gonna come in handy more. But push another damage through with Brave Forge. Hopefully. Do. He's gonna block again? I guess you could Arcanite Skullcap. Rampart as well, yeah. I gotta remember about Rampart. Locked in full, good sir. Locked in full. And you're gonna boo yourself? Okay. What's the grand plan here? Got another Might token. Think I might crown here to get Glint gone in hopes that I get a Draconic reaction. I guess I should do Den instead. No, we'll do Glint. There we go. Now we do the Den. And now we should be pretty good on fealty for the rest of the game. Barring no major explosions. So leave them hanging left, okay. That's why it was so big. I was trying to figure out where he got the extra damage because he had one Might token. No, two Might tokens. I haven't played against that many Elias. And this one seems to be more of a kind of a fatigue strategy than the kind of explosive one that I've seen. Did I have to crown there? Probably not. But does it give me a huge life lead? Because I got a reaction? Yes. We're gonna do this. I think I'm gonna pop the sigil or the fealty for the Sigil of Solace to gain life. off of the dagger. Save this for a later turn. Eh, he's just taking it all. Maybe it's better for me. Yeah, it's probably better for me to get the extra fealty. Maybe a vigor token too. Better to, I think, push the damage here since he's eating it all. And then I wouldn't be at 3, so no guarantee that I'll get a plus again, or a easy second or third chain link to get the extra free fealty. Oh, he's gonna block with something. I do like that Talishar changed this so that they show how many cards they're considering blocking, and that way your opponent doesn't see what the cards are. So it gives a little bit more like real life kind of thing. In paper is just so much better, so it's you can read your opponent more, whereas you're just looking at a computer screen here, so you can just kind of try to play your most optimal game. In real life, there's more tension and back and forth, and more information is given away. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? Going to RTN tomorrow. I think it's Atomic Planet Games in Indiana. About a 2-hour drive from me. What are we doing here? We activated Tunic. Or we're gonna boo, probably? That would be my guess. We're gonna get another card off of in the palm. We haven't seen a lot of front pumps from this deck yet. But it is early. We're only like, what, 3 turns in? 4 turns in? What are we blocking with now, good sir? Rampart, okay. I think that's a good block. We don't know why it's taking so long to think on it. Five watching. Thanks you guys for tuning in. Just jamming some Talishar. Trying to get a feel for some of these sideboard cards I have in here. Right now I'm testing Warmongers and Sigillus Solace. I've been back and forth on... I've never run Amulet of Echoes, but I've considered it, and I've run Battlefront Bastions a few times considering those for Prism. It's just, I think Warmongers / Sigils gets me more matchup points in more common matchups. So I think I might go this route. I think this deck's pretty much locked in. I haven't really come across anything that I'm like needs to be cut, which I was mainly testing out. For the main deck, I'm trying Sharpen Senses. It helps with the low fealty go agains kind of thing, scar tissue, so you don't have to crack fealties as much. And also with a Fire and Brimstone turn, which I have yet to get off, but it's a 2-card, like, what, 12? 3, 3, 3, 3. You just have to have a figure token to start it. Okay, we're doing Edge of Receipts. He's still going to get a card at the start of his turn. Good God, this guy is slow. I apologize, guys. I'm trying to be fast while still talking, but this guy is letting everything kind of hang. Remind him to refresh the page. Maybe he's just on bad internet or whatever. Try to play as quickly as possible on these to get more reps in. Do. I think this is the only hero I'd really consider playing for myself. Because I just, like I said earlier in the earlier stream, she just doesn't jive with me for whatever reason. I would love for her to be my main. This guy may be gone. Because she was my first. Oh my god, dude. We sat here for 2 minutes to just undo an action. What is this? Okay. We're doing the same thing. All right, we're going through. All right, now we found some Crisco. We're cooking. All right. You got it, sir. Now, yeah. See, good thing we kept the sigil sauce here. All right, cruel ambition, creating might tokens. I think we're gonna try to arsenal the twist and turn. Gosh, this guy's stacking the might tokens. He's becoming very mighty. 7. 2 steps ahead. Let's try your turn. Destroy this, then create a confidence in a might token. Okay. Okay. So next turn we're gonna get smacked on. I'm gonna do this. Sworn Vengeance to start it. Do Blaze Headlong into swinging Fire Vein with Sigil Solace, then do Sworn Vengeance on the last link too. This is a card that I've debated cutting. It's only a 2 of in the deck, so I drew 2 on the same turn, which is pretty crazy. But +3 and Mark is okay. The yellow is just much worse because it doesn't create a breaking point in the palm of your hand. So you got another card. After this game, I'll have to take a quick pause. Gotta do something around the house real quick. I'll leave the stream open, but it'll take me a minute. But this guy might as well even try to get it done while he's doing it. Since this guy's so slow. All right, we're running back. This guy is unbelievably slow. All right, I got a couple seconds. I can do something again. All right, he pinged me again. Oh, this sucks. Okay, hopefully he takes the twist and turn here. We got Sworn Vengeance. Rip. So now do I convert? Probably convert the twist and turn into Vigor and Braveforge activation. Good grief, dude. Why is this guy so slow? One, seven, three. Okay. All right, you took 4. Now we're gonna do the original plan. We're still blocking. What's his plan here? Is okay. Tension grabbers. Or do I just push damage with this twist and turn? I don't really get the full effect here. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the vigor token and push damage with the twist and turn here. I guess he gets extra value of the ramp. He gets the rampart value either way. Might as well push the damage to get him lower, because this is going to get arsenal. The Sworn Vengeance red and the. I don't think the fealty really matters. It's more the damage to get him lower. Because I'm going to get +4, +5, 9, +7, 16. And then whatever he hits me with. Oh. 16. What is he going to hit me with is the real question. Cut a long story short, that would suck. That would probably be the worst one. Cut a long story short, I think would be the worst one. Come on. I hate that Talishar, sometimes the button just like sticks. It like you hear the click and nothing happens. Okay. Big boy attack coming my way. Yep. 19 tower active. I don't think I can block this. So that would be 1. Oh, I got confidence on me anyway. Might as well. I'm not going to lose fealty because I'm going to do Sworn Vengeance. Hey, blocking 9 is pretty good off 2 cards. Good thing I arsenaled. Well, I didn't really have a choice, but oh, I could have blocked with more. Whatever. That was a mistake. And that's 2 of those now. He just pitched the 3rd one, I thought. Oh my goodness, this guy is so slow. Unbelievably slow. Good grief. Come on, dude. Alright, I finished my thing while he's been dicking around. I will have to use the restroom here shortly, though. 7 watching. We're going up. Sad to see. Well, I'll probably likely not get the vigor token back. Whoa. Okay. Didn't know you could just click on pitch zones. I'll get the vigor token. Woohoo! Oh, how how do you think so long just to undo is the real question here. Maybe this is a newer player. All right, give me 3 cards. Got a pitch for that Rampart. I'm okay with the vigor not going for that. He's gonna boo himself too for another might. Hold on, I got. Yeah, I was sorry. I was muted for phone call. Sorry about that. Was getting an insurance update. Thank you though for the reminder. Think we go full. Oh, why didn't this? Oh, he didn't activate the concealed object. Okay. I think we just go full damage here and then Warmongers. Don't think we're gonna push 11, so he'll have to block something. Likely Rampart, but and then the War should help us. Unless we draw a bunch of non-attack actions, which is possible. I'm running about 10. But I think it's better to push lethal and try to put a pressure on our opponent here. Do. Is the sound back on there, Zach? Thank you, sir. I probably could have played 2 games pretty much with anybody else other than this Lyeth. Isn't there the timer's up here? It's 34 minutes, but I don't see. Is there like a my time versus the opponent's time? I guess I'll find that later. All right, blocking 3. We're gonna present 5. We're gonna cut his life in half. Yeah, and then we go Warmongers. All right, how hard is it to move on from this step? All right, we're moving. We're doing stuff. Hopefully we get a faster opponent next time. This is crazy. But I wanted to get the Lyeth rep in to try to see what they got cooking up. I think I've only played like a handful of Lyeth since Super Slam came out. I've been on Kasai for so long and took a break from Fang. But Fang's definitely my most competitive deck, so do 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 do. Down to 3. Oh no! Guy's holding priority for like everything. Everything. All right, Warmongers. All right. I don't think Warmonger's is really going to brick his hand up here. I just want to throw it, though. In the off chance that it does. If we ever get the chance. Oh my god. Get back to work. I've been working. I've sent multiple work emails during this stream. Hello. Are you there? Refresh the page. Click the space button. I need your help. Let me out. I don't want to surrender. Why would I do that? That sounds like a dangerous game. Good grief. We've been at this for a minute for me trying to cast Warmongers. Are you there? Need to go pee. Guess I'll clear my personal email. Good grief. This guy has to be inactive. Hello? Refresh. I just want to cast Warmongers. Please. How is this not a timeout? We're at 3 minutes of trying to cast this stupid Warmongers. Oh, I guess while we're sitting here, let's go look at the market. Oh, I don't know. TCG player. Let's look at best selling. Greyforge Bracers really is best selling. That's kind of surprising. Gold Cap's $40, slowly trickling its way up there. The E-Strikes should go down here in a smidge. We should get an announcement that it's getting reprinted. I can't imagine that it's not the last L in the set of Compendium. Shelter of the Storms, I think, are going to be like a $30, $40 card here shortly. Wow, Grains is 75. How long has that been up there? Guess it's been down. Wow, it's up to 90. Kind of surprising. Cold Foil 107. I think I'm going to give up on this guy soon. I don't know how this is not an inactivity. Timeout. We're in best-selling page 15. Price Crown hasn't gone down more. I guess it is RTN season. This card about to be gone. Rainbow Foil 2 on the market. Non-foil 7 total listings. About to go up. I wonder what the EA shelter from Antiquity Pack does to the Hunted shelter. I'm guessing they both go down, or they'll both be about the same price, but what will that price be is the real question. All right, I give up on this. Oh, he finally got an activity. We're out. I'm gonna go pee and I'll start another game. Alright, I'm back. If we see that Lyeth again, I'm running. Alright, we got Reinar. We'll shoot for balance. For sure want these. I don't think we want the tooth. Do I want sigils? I think sigils wouldn't be a bad idea. Pledge fealty turn 0 should be great. Oh, that sucks. We're gonna lose like every one of these clashes. I think we just do this to maximize our block. There's one. Reckless Stampede is brutal. That and like Peck Perfect. Do I want this on the bottom? I think I want that. So, just gonna let it go. Take 3 damage. I created a fealty though. And I think we're gonna go with the unconventional here and crack scar fealty for scar tissue. To get a mark, hopefully. Create a vigor. Do a firm loyalty. And when we arsenal this down the spider. He cracks Savage Sash. That's pretty crazy. We're blocked with Savage Sash, so he's not gonna crack. He might crack it. We'll see. 2 fealty. A vigor. And an arsenal D react. Seems like a pretty good turn. I kind of want to sink here. Want to sink. Probably the Savor Bloodshed. Hopefully it doesn't get intimidated. This guy's slow again too. Is it me? All right. That's fine. I think we're just going to sink here. This is good. We're going to den, block with Blaze Headlong, and then once he cracks beat, and then we'll talk. Ow! I guess we'll do this then. And Den of the Spider. I don't think I really want the... Fuck it, we're going for it. We gotta react. So now we can threaten 12. That was lucky. We're gonna arsenal this for the Drakai. Do another Blaze Headlong into Fire Vein. We gotta be mindful of the scaling here. Well, next turn, or starting to be more mindful. Make sure I keep Draconic cards. Oh, that's not good. You can't pummel me. When this defends, clash the winner. Oh, this isn't the one I thought it was. We will take that. Take 3. Take 3. That was, I thought the vigorous mashup. I thought that was the one that if strongest survive. I thought it was that one. That one is interesting for Fang. I need to be more mindful of that because I can sometimes reveal a card to prevent the discard. Hey, at least this guy is responsive. He says, thinking bear with me. There's the okay. Meat Axe is interesting. Draw a card, discard a random card. If a card was 6 or more, discard. Okay. So it's probably like all 6s. I doubt. We'll see. With Savage Sash, I'm kind of surprised that. Is anybody familiar with the Meat Hacks Reinar? All right, back to the market. Saber Bloodshed's about to disappear too. I'm surprised these pummels are so high still. Moderately played 80. They're sweet. I'm gonna get a set after London. Yeah, you can have it. Got me in the stranglehold, baby. Current funnel's $32. I was kind of surprised by that. Ooh, this is a good hand. We can overcrowded. Sea legs. Oh, that's cool interaction. I like that. Oh, you got the freaking overcrowded. I don't think we really care. We'll convert that hopefully into points of damage or vigor tokens. I wanted to block with that overcrowded. Maybe you can put it in arsenal. We are okay here off the scowling. I would love, yeah, let's convert this into, this would be a good scowling now. If he scowlings me. Yeah. Probably should have just kept that overcrowded. Oh well. This is a good hand again. Alright. Now we don't have to worry about scowling. just maintain our life total. We're gonna do Scar with the fealty into long or Firebane, swing again into Scar, swing again into For the Drakai. Got to remember for the fealty to tick down. That interaction in person though is just like, okay, I crack a fealty and play this. You don't really have to wait for it to resolve as much. Yeah, we'll create a Vigor token again. Why did... Additional attack. So we got 5 into 4 into 5 into 4. So that's 18. Create a Vigor. You know what? Might as well. I'm not going to create a Vigor here. I think I'm going to convert this for the Drakai. That'd be 5. He's going to do 9. 9. He's going to have to give me cards. The 10. Yeah. Does this 10 push another one? I think so. Card, please, sir. Block with this. I think we just give him everything here. Should have him on the ropes now. Don't think he wins this. This Vigorous, I thought it was again the strongest survive, which is what he should have sent. It's the same cost. Why? Yeah. He's just dead. All right, that was a good game against Reinar. I don't want to play that person again. Feeling pretty good. Take a look at February again. My decks. I do like the sharpened senses. I think I'm questioning Fire and Brimstone. I haven't been able to use it, but it'd be good into fatigue matches. Warmongers, I'm still like, is Battlefront Bastion just better? I just don't think we. What's our matchups look like? I just don't think Prism is that relevant in the game. You still play. Apparently, she's a 50% win rate. I don't feel like that's true, but uh, Vincent, we're not gonna do anything that I Warmongers really doesn't help us into Verdance. Doesn't help us into Acilio. It does help us into Mario, but I feel Mario is pretty like 50-50, if not quite a bit favored in as Fang. Katsu, the Warmongers wouldn't help us there either. So, do I do the? I think Warmongers is just what we run. I think the real pick. I think this is the deck I'm gonna run tomorrow. I think is Sigil Sauces. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. All right, let's Kasai. Um, one of my locals that is going tomorrow has is a Kasai, so I do like these into Kasai. Let's try the Warmongers as well. Kind of fat stacking though. I just think this may be too much. Thins for sure. Hunts for sure. The only thing I'd maybe take out is the Tooth, but even then, I'm like, I think we just run it. I want to keep the cut from the same cloth here if we can. Blistering Blade would be nice, but we're not keeping Jack. This is 8 damage right off the rip. Oh, 6 damage. Um, yeah, I think we keep the cut from the same cloth here. All right, spoils down. That's good. One of their outs being able to get blown out by blood on our hands was pitched as well. I think we pitched the Hunt's End. What do we got here? Another spoils. Sad I'm not getting Valiant reset here, but I think we keep the cut from the same cloth again. Actually, I probably should have done twist and turn as well. He can just fate for, well, he doesn't know what I got. Fate for Scene into Valiance is pretty brutal. That'd be the play to punish here. Got another spoils. I don't have fealty, so I can be a little bit more blocky. I know he just pitched Paper Scene, so he's got Glint Quicksilver. I don't know what this card is, though, so... Oh, he's Kasai activating. We might as well just block this out. How would we like to block this out? Cut from the same cloth really don't help me. Twist and turn also don't help me. Let's get rid of twist and turn. Ugh. That's what I get for fat stacking. That's what I get for fat stacking. In the swing would suck. I love this card against Kasai. So good. Good grief. I think we do Hunt. I guess we can Glint. This hand's better than I thought it was. Look at all the blue, though. Hopefully, he just gives me a fealty. Got me in the strangle. So he's pitched the blood on our hands, blocked with the blood on our hands. I am not doing cut from the same cloth. I'm hoping to get a fealty here and then do it on the next one. And he pitched that fate for scene, so might as well. I don't really want to arsenal the warmongers, but that is kind of the play, I think. No react. Do I just warmongers because he's got nothing but actions? I think we reset the Valiance here. We also got to watch out. He's got Kabuto. Think we really don't care that much about guys. Okay, I think we're just gonna eat this. He's used 2 Spoils of War, and he doesn't have. We're ending turn? Yeah. I'm gonna swing. Swing, bada swing. I think we're just gonna eat this damage, though. Our hand's pretty solid. We got a Vigor token. And then we can do Long Whisker. And we know he doesn't have Blood Follows Blade, so he can create a Vigor here if he so chooses. He's choosing to keep the card. Nope. It's red blood in our hands. Just gonna eat it. I'm 90% sure. There's no downside to taking this, really. And then we can... All depends on how he reacts on the first step. If he blocks here, then we'll... I think we'll Searing Gaze. But I would love to Long Whisker on the first link just for the mark. I'm gonna risk it. Yeah, shelter, okay. Yeah, he kind of wasted that. Oh well. I'm okay with him spending a shelter for... Well, okay. I thought we were going to get another mark in here somewhere, but now we get the automatic mark and maybe a fealty too. So I think I played that right. He's going to block this out. Insane. Value. Value City. I was perfectly okay with that. I think I'd rather it have not hit. Leaving a mark for next turn is chef's kiss. Now, this hand less than great. All right. It's gonna go to 6. Or I guess we can do. The mark right here is kind of the problem. Guess we got to go again, go again. And now I think we're gonna steering into Warmongers. Hopefully we get a fealty here, and Warmongers is solid. It would be bonus points if he Kabutos. I doubt he will, but we'll see. Second fealty, hopefully. It'd be silly if he used the... And this should brick up his hands. Kai runs a lot of actions. All right, they chose war. Well, I think that's the only thing they really can choose. We drew the actions. Rip. That's fine. We still gotta react. I'm okay with arsenaling too. Yeah, that was good. Worth it. Warmongers definitely staying in. Do I want vigor tokens? I think we do. I don't think Sharpened Scissors is really going to help us that much in Arsenal. Maintain their fealty. Ooh. The vigor tokens are huge here. I don't think I really care. Give you my Valiance. I can clear a guy. Yeah, all right. Push that damage. Push, push. You get 1 copper, a vigor, and you get a swing again. He's gonna Kabuto me here, though. That's fine. I'll Scar Tissue, Tooth of the Dragon, Hunt of the Wraith. Am gonna lose Valiant value, though. If he doesn't Kabuto hear me, I don't know when that will happen. This is where I would Kabuto. Yeah. I'm gonna create that Vigor token. Casual Hunt to the Ends of Race for 7. Go again. How you feeling? We win in the RTN? I would love to. I'm really feeling not great into Acilio, but I don't think there's anything I can contribute to that deck that really helps me. Prism, I'm not feeling great against, but I think that's their last spoils. I think that the matchup's manageable. I just don't know how to win that deck. It's supposedly a 50-50 matchup, and I don't believe that. We can block with one of these. What else am I not feeling good into? Feeling pretty good into everything, to be honest. I'm liking the deck. I've made some change. Yes. Glad I blocked that. I didn't need a guy running around. We got riches. Okay, I don't think that really affects us much here. We're in a real good spot here now. Trying to think what are the other matchups I really don't like. The brutes can be pretty dicey at times. KO has just got full gas. Can't really deal with it sometimes. But I think the build has changed a bit there. So I think it's better and it's more consistent, less explosive. But I could be wrong. Just based off the little I've seen. I think the Arachnes I all feel pretty good into. It's coming down to kind of how I sideboard, but I think I do really well. I don't think it's as bad as what it says on the meta results here. Like, I think Mario is at least 50-50, if not favored Fang. And then Cilio, I think the only way I win that is I have to race him. Like, I don't think I can slow down and do like Amulet Echoes or anything like that. I just think it's over. Meat Axe Reinhardt looks pretty decent, honestly. I don't. I think the claw one scares me more as Fang than Meat Axe because it's the grindier games. I think Fang just is able to play his game better. The more aggressive and less time Fang has to really deal with. Syndra, I don't know how this is a 36 total. I feel like I am favored into Syndra quite well. Vincent, yeah, I think that matches. I don't think there's much I can do there. Warmongers will help a little bit, but don't think there's anything I can really do against Vincent. But for the most part, I feel real good into most of the field. I feel like the Earth Heroes were much worse pre-bans for Fang, and after bans, you can really run them down, like disrespect them a bit. I don't know about Verdansk. Verdansk, I haven't seen any reps to play, but Florian was always a close game before the bans and the root bans get rid of and everything like that. And I have just zero AB. Leave the game with like 25 health and just absolutely run him down. Uh, but I don't know. I just want a top four. That would be my goal. Going to an RTN and Indy, I think it's going to be like 16 people, so pretty good chances. Um, yeah, I'm liking Fang a lot. A lot of people are on Kasai as a warrior, and I can't come to grips with her. Uh, yeah, 16. Definitely around there. It's going to be solid. It's the first time I've ever been to this store, so I'm not really sure what to expect. Uh, and I three of my locals are going, so I know what to expect with them. He's on one of them's on Kasai and one of them's on Jarl. Jarl, I feel like okay into. The matchup feels really bad to play against, but I feel like I win even though I'm miserable. Yeah, the Midwest, everything's a little bit more spaced out. Everything's like 2.5 hours to 3 hours away. It's pretty much this weekend on Saturday. You had the choice between Chicago, uh, uh, in Indy, and St. Louis. All have like the same drive distance for me. Indy, I think is going to be the lowest turnout, and the one my locals were going to. So I kind of wanted to go do that one instead. Yeah, 30 to 50 is crazy. There's just not a lot in the area, so it's kind of hard to get some. This warmonger is going to be nasty again. How are you liking the new cards from the Rhinar Armory deck? Seemed like some of his stuff is pretty good. I've bought it. I haven't dusted it off and opened it and sleeved. This Warmongers is diabolical. Yeah, I think if I went to Chicago or St. Louis, they'd probably be up there in the numbers as well. This Indy one is like right on the other side of the border. It's actually the closest one to me as well. So do we? Yeah, we respect the Blood Follows Blade here. And the glint. Nice. I'll be honest, this is the first time I've picked up Reinhardt in a while. Ever since KO came out, that's what I have been playing, but I need a break. Yeah, KO seems fun. Ouch, draw swords. I think I just take this. If you've got the Blood Falls Blade slash, yeah, go for it. I'm just gonna push face damage now. I'm running Sigma Chaos Carlos Minos list that he created. He won with it because it looked fun. One of the new Armory deck cards. Which Armory deck card and what does it do? Just gonna go face here. I'm trying to think what else Warmongers really helps me into. I should have blocked with that. Oh well. I will arsenal that. Rip. Yeah, I messed up there. Honestly, I think we clear the guy here. How many hunts ins do I have in here? Do I clear the guy? He doesn't know what I got. Hair destruction if you have no chest piece. Oh yeah, the main majestic in there. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the more aggressive Rhinar I'm a lot more scared of, but I think the Minax is probably better into the rest of the field. Okay, he's drawing. Sharpen senses. He needs something else to give it go again. How many Blood Falls blades have we seen? 1, 2, 2. Free sword. Okay. We're still not. Doesn't have go again. Okay. He can't swing the guy. We do sink below here. Sink this. Oh, we fully covered that. That's disgusting. Every match is like fishy except guy with me. Typical brute coin. Jam some games with the boys at the event. Get food. Call it a day. Easy weekend. Yeah. Oh, this is 8. Oops. This. I think my thing bugged out. Don't want to hit too many times after. Honestly, do I do think we sink this. Okay, yeah, that pushes more damage, which is important. We do have to consume 2 fealties though. Two fealties for 7, 8 damage. So we're threatening 12. Okay. He's still gonna have to give me cards. It all depends on the matchup spread for this weekend, which I don't know what to expect, so it's hard to prepare for what you don't expect or know. I'm prepared for my 2 locals. Is he got a react here? Okay. Close game. Couple no blocks could ruin me. That ain't it though. I bet he needs go again. I bet he needs go again. How many front do we have? He's drawing off copper? That's insane. Oh, well, he got it. Can he guy is the real question. I think we got to do this. We got to respect the Centauris. You can guy. So we block this. He's still gonna send to. I have 4 health. Can I block with the Blaze Headlong? I would take 3. Be down to 1. This way I'm gonna take 2, be down to 2. But I threaten 1 less damage. He's gonna have the Valiant, so he's gonna. Yeah. This sucks. I should have cleared the guy. Now I can't clear the guy. This is the right answer. I think I have to Blaze. I should have cleared the guy. Should have cleared the guy. Should have blocked. I should be in better shape. Should have about 3 more health than I do. I can't let him swing the full grip. I gotta send this face, and if you got it, you got it. Can't believe he drew the unsheath though. That's insane. Couple no blocks ends this whole thing though. Probably 1 no block. I'm in danger. Um. Any guys? Oh, I'm just dead. Rip. All right, I'll play 1 more. And go do some laundry. I'd probably do this guy. KO. See what we're looking for. Warmongers. Rip. Should have won that Kasai game probably. Did 2 mess ups. Got me low. Excuse me. You're gonna knucklehead. Interesting. I'll take the mark if you give it to me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Think we just for the Drakai here, we're gonna block out. uh, Shit. I think we just take 7, unfortunately. I don't know if that was the right call or not. Probably should have Oath of Loyalty Blade Headlong, then Arsenal for the Drakai. Meh. Need reacts with second chains for the Oath of Loyalty. I'll take that. That's fine. This doesn't really help me. This has 6 or more. Okay, so we have to respect it. Why doesn't this guy have scaling is the real question. Is this the KO Armory deck? Reckless Stampede wasn't in the KO Armory deck. Think we want to reset Valiance. Blaze Headlong really doesn't help us here other than pushing more damage. Arsenaling the card really doesn't. Blaze is always nearly always a second chain link card anyway. Now the real question here is, do we Vigor? I think we reset the Valiance for the extra health. Him giving up armor probably means a big turn coming. Hunt's in first. Yeah. Um, did he crack him? He did not. I think this is just gonna hit, unfortunately. We could. Scar tissue into for the Drakai. Wreck Havoc. I don't know, like how low I'm getting. What am I gonna do with this hand though? I think this is the KO Armory deck, basically. Come on. Convert a bigger. Vigor into for the Drakai, I think is a good play. Hopefully he blocks this. Well, if he doesn't block it, I get 3 fealty, which is relevant. Alright. 3 fealty, vigor. He's cracking Savage Sash. We're about to get whomped on. About to get whomped on. If he lets the turn end. That helps us a bit. What is this fucking hand? Come on, dude. Crack some armor. I think we get Word of Warmongers here. This hand was abysmal. That sucks. I think we give up the arsenal. Sad day. Oh, that's right. It had to be a Okay. It helps if I read cards. I'm in danger. I'm in danger. Overcrowded will at least block 4. Archling the Saber is rough. All right. Might be able to do something here. All right, that's a good hand to block with. Chance. So this will block 4, 5. Chance. Two to 1. Doubt he. Well, he could take the 2-2. Pulping just ends me. Does he have any pulpings left? Red, red. I gaming. We're hanging on. Should be 2 cards here. Yeah. 2 cards. And then I get... We'll see. 2 cards plus... I get 2 cards. Those bear fangs are messing me up. Amazing 2-card hand. Oh, fuck. This card's so dumb. Let's go gambling. Oh, look at that. Fucking ridiculous. Reckless swing. Reckless stampede. Fuck. One. That was a second one, too. Rip. He did that to me turn 0 as well. Alright, one last game. I lied. Valda. Is she fatigued? I don't think she's really fatiguing. Yeah, I didn't block it that one of the times, but what can you do? Do 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 do. One fealty on their turn 0 is nice. All right. We either go for the scar tissue on... I think we go for scar tissue on chain 2 and then arsenal this. Preserved my fealty. No bigger. And then we get 7 breakpoint. Yeah, Reckless Stampede's real good. I should have respected it more. Well, there's not much I really could have done. I called back. Earlier, I probably should have been more blocking. There was a couple hands that I probably should have blocked and just like done one thing. Oof, sink below. Rough. Until the ends of Wraith, still get an Arsenal card. It gets us our second chain link on stuff. Seismic Eruption. So it's going to be dominate 4. Aftershock. When this attacks, if you control it. Okay. You can't pummel me. Sink below. Sink has sharpened senses. We're gonna pitch the second one. I guess we do the same thing as last turn. Give it to me this time. Preserved our fealty. Guess if you got the D-React again, go for it. We got the mark. Now this is real good next turn. Oh. Too many. I guess we could crown here. Crown. Crown Shelter. Can't be pummeled. Yeah, Crown Shelter and then sink the twist and turn. Nope. Sorry. That ain't much better. Guess we can go double wide onto the Wraith if he blocks it. I guess we could do Huntily Wraith, Huntily Wraith overcrowded if he. Now he just gave a Quicken token. That changes things. Yeah, the Quicken's nice. I was perfectly happy doing Hunt the Wraith, overcrowded. Oh, any sync load? Wow. That was solid value off that Quicken token. Insane. This is a good hand too. Can't be pummeled. We'll do the overcrowded. Thanks, Walda. You the real MVP. Oh, and he gave me another Quicken token. What is he doing? Quicken tokens. The real MVP. Leyline sucks, though. Can't block them all, buddy. Yeah, I guess they don't know my hand. But both times the Quicken the Quicken token came in clutch. Oh my. Dominate. So if we do this, sync, and sync. Thinking syncing the for the Drakai, so it's okay. Oh, I'm not online. Fuck. Whoops. Oh well. Those are going to be a problem later. What is this? Where's my fealty generation? Alright, he's either going to righteous cleanse me or disable me. He can't, he has to, he can't do either of those things. He's going to hammer. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Debating if I keep the hunts to the end of the wraith, just cause. So say whenever you deal damage. Do I want to give him 2 seismic surge tokens? I don't think I really have a choice. Wasted vigor. Rip. Rip. You think I have exposed or tip off? Okay. Spinal Crush. With pummel option. Oh, I think we're just fucked here. We. At least we have that Hunt the Ends the Wraith in Arsenal here. Block the 3. This is 6, 9. I haven't been keeping track if he's had pummels pitched. Thinking, bear with me, sir. Yeah, overcrowd does block for 4, but if I get pummeled, it really doesn't matter. If I don't, I can keep the overcrowded and go multiple wide. I think I'm getting pummeled here, though, pretty much guaranteed. So that would be 9, 10. Let him have it. If he pummels me, he pummels me. Yep, you got it, sir. Keep our fealty. You don't want to block. I mean, you can block. I'm not gonna be upset about it. I can't. Yeah, I was like, why is it highlighting green? I can't pitch. Man, these hands are rough. Spinal no pummel option. So we do this. And we're gonna sink the shelter. Think we just send the hunter, arsenaling the long whisker loyalty. I really need to be online. This is rough without being. All right, we've got options here. Disable, no pummel option. It's dominated. Don't think that really matters. We're just gonna do this, and we're gonna take 3. I think we're just going for damage on this. Don't think. Oh, we could have gone 3 wide. I think the damage is probably better. Holy! There's all the hunts ends all together. Not really where you want them. I need something to make them go burr. I have sharpened senses in there. Oh. I think I give him this. This is just going to be 0, then 6/6. Arsenal, the other one. I have sharpened senses in the main board. It's a yellow block 3, and then it helps with the what are they called? Uh, shoot, it's scar tissue. Scar tissues when you're it helps give them go again online and offline. So it helps you have another way to deal with That sucks. Righteous Cleansing. I guess we could kill him here if he doesn't have a D-React and he doesn't respect it. So this will go to 6 plus 6. We're short. Might as well arsenal it. I've been... Oh, fuck. We're just dead. Yep, we're dead. GG's. Righteous Cleansing dominated for 11. Ouch. She kept us offline too long. Sharpened Senses. I was really... Here, I'll pull up my deck list. Not that one. That's just the Armory deck. I was showing somebody earlier that you could do that. Sharpened Senses really helps, in my opinion, with the front pumps, giving it go again, as well as scar tissue without consuming fealty. It really is a blue block or a yellow block 3 round 1 most of the time. Sometimes it fixes your, like, all front pump hands or all like non draconic reacts. You still have to be mindful of creating a fealty or making one of them draconic, but I found that it helps smooth out some of your awkward hands. Vero's List. Yeah, Vero's List is pretty solid. This is kind of like a hybrid between like Mara and some other stuff. Sharpened Senses is the thing I've been testing. I think I'm keeping it in for tomorrow. I like it. It stays in the main port. It's a yellow block 3 most of the time. But when it does, I want to get this combo off, Fire and Brimstone, Sharpened Senses. I have yet to see it in a game. But for anti-fatigue, that definitely helps as well. Warmongers, I wasn't sure on as well. I think it's staying in. Sigil of Solaces, I think, for the Wizard matchup is going to help me as well. So that's kind of just where I'm at. I think I would like one more Shelter in there, but everything else I have, I really like. And there's nothing in the main board other than maybe Sharpened Senses that I would take out. Warmongers is pretty good against Mario at the moment. It's diabolical against Kasai. I've heard it's also good in Gravy. I haven't been able to get it going on Gravy. The turns I've had it just hadn't made sense. So I think this is where I'm at. I'm debating on the Sharpened Senses now that I said that for another Shelter of the Storm. That probably is a smart play. What's my resource base at? We're at 14 yellows and blues. So yeah, cutting a yellow. And then also having the Warmongers in the sideboard gets you another 2 more. So yeah, I think Sharpened Sensors. Thoughts on the 5 for 1? I love the Hunt the Hunter, especially for more defensive matchups. It is clunky at times, but sometimes I arsenal it and just wait for a vigor token, basically, and then go there. Half the time it blocks 3 at the very minimum. The only real detriment of it blocking 3 is against Kasai when they're looking for have the Centauri Sellswords or Sabers that it gets the +1. I like it as a Draconic card. I've used it by itself for the 1. It's really good. This card against Arachne or against Huntsman is really good. It's one of the higher value cards that help you retain deck and can also get you marks. Uh, I really like it. I was on 2. I went up to 3 because I switched from basically all yellow and overcrowded to I threw in these 2 glints and now the warmongers. I really think the more blue you have, the better it becomes. I was running it on nearly all yellows on 2 though. Um, one of my the great thing about this card is that you don't have to hit for it to mark. Thanks for joining in, Ivy Gaming. Hope you get your desired gold foil daggers. That would be great. I don't think I've seen any new RTN gold foils, so but yes, I will be shelling out money for gold foil fire fangs when they come out. Hopefully they do like the sabers where they're both ways and they just split the amount. I think yeah. Thinking on this, I think I'm gonna cut 1 sharpened senses and throw in a shelter into the sideboard. And I really think I'm happy with that. Do I want the extra din instead of the shelter? I think this is what I'm going to run. Shelter's helping to Mario. Shelter's helping to... Yeah. Yep, I think this is it. I like the sharpened senses. I'm glad I threw them in. The glints were a change from my ProQuest deck that I got second on. I would love more dens. I really just want one more chain starter or a flexible like a firm and searing gaze where you want it to be on chain 2, but on chain 1 it's okay. 0 cost. But we'll see what Pin brings us. Thank you guys for joining in. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday. I like Din, especially since how many of the Arachnes are going out. Warriors, the Pummels, Gravy has some that like Prismatic Leyline and the Big Boat. I like it for the extra mark. I feel like Smoke, you're waiting for the red more than I'm waiting for the buff. And if they're already marked, I'm just like, okay, I'll throw it out and block it. I like Din better than Smoke in the current meta. It's good against the Earth heroes on their buff stuff. It's good against... trying to think, what are the other... Here, let me go to the meta results. Who... It's good on KO with its might tokens. It's good on Lyeth. It's good on the Arachnes. It's basically good on everybody in the most played decks minus, even Verdance, minus Acilio and Dash IO. I really think it is one of the better... The only time I would really want Smoke over Den is in Dash IO, Acilio, and Syndra. Syndra doesn't really do any buffs, so I really don't see... For the top portion of the meta, I think Din's the call right now. But that's my opinion. I have people still on Smokes. Pros are still on Smokes. I've been on Din for a minute, but my locals is also pretty Assassin and Warrior heavy, so... And I know one of my locals is going to be on Kasai, and I know one of my locals is going to be on Jarl. So, and stuff with like E-Strike, it's even decent into Jarl when he E-Strikes, and it's good into Marlin, it's good in Fang, good into Ira, good into Dory, good, not so much Vincent, but we don't talk about Vincent. Prisms, Rough, Victor, it's good into Victor. He creates quite a bit of mic tokens. Valda, Puffin, when they do the buffs, I think is good. Pleiades has her auras. Unless it's the fatigue one, then you're kind of SOL. Riptide. can't really think of Riptide doing buffs unless he sees aggro version. Katsu, no. Tough Nut, no. Bolton, yes. Levia, yes. Teklevasen, maybe, but I think you just win. Fang, no. Or sorry, Phi. Max, Azuri, the rest of them don't really matter. But I'm on Din. I think Din is more applicable into more matchups. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for joining in. I'm going to get off. I'm going to go do some laundry. I'm going to pack up my bag and go get ready for tomorrow morning. Leaving here bright and early to get to Indy with a time change an hour ahead. So be out the door probably like 7:30. Probably be back around 5 or 6. I got to find my OBS. Where'd it go? There it is. Stop streaming. Thanks, guys.